I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be straight up honest with y'all. Like, I hate money. Okay? I hate fucking money. I hate what it does to people. Okay? I hate how it puts people in a position where they gotta choose between one thing or another. I mean, survival is like it's so animalistic. Like when you're just trying to survive, and even the animal side of you comes out, the side that just doesn't even give a fuck about your fellow man. That's what money does. Because all these thank yous and sorries and how you doing by these strangers don't mean shit to me. Because if push came to shove, and it came down to them feeding their children or saving you, guess who's gonna get the short end of the stick? This is a savage existence. To me, it's savage, and it's just a bunch of people walking around acting like they humane. It's all fake. I believe Joker talked about this, right? And Batman talked about all it takes is one little thing, and these people will become savages overnight. The person that's saying thank you and sorry and hey, how you did, that person will eat you alive overnight. All because of money. And I'm not gonna lie, like there are days I question God, like how can this even exist? How can this savage system even still be going like this? You know what I mean? Like it's not fair to be put in a situation where you just surviving. It has you questioning your faith. You can understand why people lose faith or just simply don't want to hear about God, because it's almost like being delusional. Like we live in this is a savage existence. A bunch of people pretending to be humane when they ain't nothing but some savages. If you ain't making over $100,000 a year, you're poor, and it's probably really more than that, because the American dollar has failed so much that 100,000 a year is like making 25 is what in the 80s probably or the 70s what it was like to make 25,000 a year. And all the crime is caused because of money. I told you guys how when I lived in Las Vegas about how they had changed the building to a Seagull Suites, and that's one reason I don't ever want to visit Vegas again, because of those ugly ass Seagull Suites, them yellow buildings. That shit is disgusting, man. And then how they overcharge working people and force them to live around criminals. And then like the working person, it's obviously meant it's meant to dehumanize you, because if you're working, think about it. If you work busting your ass and your next door neighbor is some kind of immigrant or some kind of felon that they didn't let out and allowed to live around you while they watching you go to work. So now you worrying about, your car being sabotaged. You worried about your safety or your children going out to school. What kind of fucking existence is that? Of course, it's going to dehumanize the person who's working there. That person is eventually going to feel like a dummy, like a jackass. Like hee haw. Like seriously, you working your ass off and you got some motherfucker across the street from you living for free doing it, and they just looking at you laughing, plotting on how they gonna rob your ass when you leave your home next tomorrow. They know everything you do because they looking out the window at your ass every time you leave. This shit is fucked up, y'all. And all I see is a bunch of people with a bunch of fake ass personalities coming on YouTube acting like it's all good. Fuck that shit, man. It's this shit. This shit is savage. It's savage, y'all. And I already told y'all the blacks basically they basically put the black people in Chicago. They living back in the 1920s. They like bellhops and train operators and passing out tickets. That's all they got these niggas doing. This shit is back in 1920. But now, if you ain't making over 100,000 a year, yo, you poor. That's real. That's the real talk. You poor. They driving people insane. It's all being done on purpose, man. You let a bunch of people in a country that got better provisions than the average citizen who has to now work every day anywhere from 12 to 16 hours just to survive, and can't even save any money still. So me having a family inside of America, no, it ain't gonna happen. Ain't happening. I hope God just ends this whole goddamn thing. Y'all already know I'm a nihilist. I just want this shit to be over with, man. I'm like, money, like, I'm not even, honest to God, y'all, I'm not even I keep hearing people talking about money. Look, that's not, I'm telling y'all the truth, man. My mind is just like destruction. That's what will be on my mind. Total destruction, not getting rich. That's not on my mind. If that does come, great. Well, all I really want to do is work out, get massages, eat well, and help other people. I don't have any other plans other than that. It's up to God. Whatever's clever. I'm just tired of just living like a goddamn savage.